Hi everyone. So today is another Friday with another Sézane lookbook. This one is going to be their first summer 2024 lookbook, and the theme is Positano, which it's been interesting that their whole theme throughout spring as well has been like Italy, and I'm gathering now that they're doing like different cities with each collection, I guess, because I believe the first one was Roma. And yeah, it's been quite interesting. I usually start these videos off with like a proper intro, but I thought today we'd just dive into it. I've already seen a little bit of this collection on Instagram, and if you follow Sezane on Instagram, you might have seen it as well on there. So yeah, I already have it opened. So let's just dive into it. So first thing we see is like a little video montage of little bits of the collection, which again, I've already seen a couple of them on Instagram, but let's start scrolling, see what else we have. Okay, so this is actually one of the things that I already saw on Instagram, which I was not sure at first if it's a dress, if it's like a two-piece, but it seems to be a two-piece. So it's a blouse and a skirt and one of their iconic bags. We've seen these before in the different lookbooks. They have them in a couple different colors. I really like this bag. I feel like it's really pretty. I'm not really a raffia wicker bag person, but if I was, I would love this. I feel like it's so pretty, and I also like that it seems to be kind of spacious. As for the actual outfit, I also actually really like this. I don't know if I would like it for me, just because, as you guys may probably already know, I'm not really a big fan of green, at least on me. I don't think it's like the best color for me or that suits me that well. But this shade of green particularly is very pretty. I really like it. I feel like it's a little bit softer than the other greens we've seen so far in the spring collections and like the previous collections they've done. So I think that's a win for me. And I like the details, like we can see over here, like in the picture to the left, like all the different details, like the little lace and all that, and the buttons, which I love. So far I think we're going in the right direction. I wouldn't really get this, but I like it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, so continuing on, we see the same outfit in a different model. And here we kind of see the blouse a little bit better, which again, is really pretty. I usually don't like blouses. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that for some reason, they just end up sitting in my wardrobe and I just never end up using them. So I usually try and stay away from blouses just because it's one of those things that I might like love this and like be like, oh, I'm going to buy it. And then I just never wear it. I don't know why. It's particularly blouses with button downs, but just any sort of like long sleeved blouse in general. Just, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but anyway. So we have this outfit. We have a pair of espadrilles, a pair of sandals. So they always have for summer this cute pair of espadrilles. I forget the name of them exactly, but they're closed toe. They're like the classic like wedge espadrille look. And they have them in black and white canvas and like a camel color. I tried them last year and I feel like they did not suit me. They did not suit me at all. So I had to send them back, but I do really like them, how they look on other people. And these are actually very pretty. These actually remind me of some shoes that I used to have when I was a teenager, and I would wear them. I wore them literally to death. They didn't have the actual like espadrille part of it, so they were basically like a flat form, like black sandals like these, and they just had like a flat form, like little heel, I guess, but it was like this tall. It was like not tall at all. They were from Zara, and they were like a dupe from like some Prada shoes that were very popular back in the day. So I kind of like that. I like this energy so far. Okay, let's continue on. So here we have another one of their classic basket bags that they always have for summer. And I don't know if they have these year round, but they probably do, which is, again, basket bag. And then in this little ensemble to the left, to the right. So I actually saw this on the Instagram page. Like I don't know if it was this look exactly, but I saw this print and it actually reminded me they'd had last year, so last summer. I'm pretty sure, at least it looks identical to that one. This type of print, and it was in I think it's the Dorothy dress, which is their little like midi dress that has like the tie up bows on the sleeves, and they had in this print, and they had a couple of other things in the print, but that one particularly I really wanted, and it was always sold out. I never got my hands on it. So if this is the exact same print as the other one, I might be tempted to get this. I wouldn't get the whole look. I feel like I would get probably like the shorts. I like the shorts and I like the little ruffle around them as well. Like it's so pretty. The top is also pretty, but I like the shorts a little bit more. I feel like these shorts with just like a really basic like black top or maybe even like a one sleeve might look really pretty. So I want to see on when they actually drop the collection, like you can see more pictures and like close-ups and stuff like that, just to compare if it's like the actual same fabric. But again, if it is, and I believe the other one was silk, if it is, I might be really tempted to get it. So as always, stay tuned for a try on haul. That's probably coming your way. Okay, so moving on, we have another dress, and I believe this is a new style of dress for Sezane. I've never seen this style. So this is the Tamiya dress. This is also really pretty. I actually like this. It's like very like easy to throw on, kind of effortless looking. So I actually really like that too. I'm not sure if I like this more or the shorts more. But one of these, or maybe even both, I might end up getting. And then they're styling it with a little mini version of the basket bag that we saw earlier. And this one seems to be like, I'm not sure if that's black or if it's like a dark green. And I'm actually not even sure what the background of the dress is. Because I feel like in some lights it looks black. In some lights, like in this picture, the first picture on the left, I feel like it looks a little bit green. That's interesting. Anyway, let's see if we have more pictures. Okay, and then in this one, it looks a little bit more navy or a little bit more black. I'm actually curious to see what the actual color of it is, like the background color of this floral print. Because I feel like sometimes in these lookbooks and stuff, I look at something and it's like, oh, it's black. And then when I'm actually on the app or the website, like actually shopping for something, in the description it says like navy or something like that. So I'm curious to see what the actual background color is for this. But if I'm not mistaken, this is also another, like a new style of dress for Sezane. So this one's called the Solita dress. And it seems to be like a button down, but like sleeveless. I like it. It's not really, I think, for me. But I like it. I like what they're doing. And then we have a pair of sandals. I believe these are like a classic style from them as well. I've seen these before in other colors, but this one seems to be like in a nice green. Okay, same print. One of their button-down shirts. Some earrings. I also think these are one of their classic like styles of flora hoops. I don't really buy jewelry from Sezane. I've never really tried any of their jewelry. None of it really has ever spoken to me. But I know some people really like their jewelry. So here to the right, we see the shirt again in the same print as before. This one's a Piero shirt, which I believe is also like a classic style from them. And then she seems to be wearing some trousers, but hopefully we can get to see them better in another picture. Okay. So this is interesting. So this dress, the Pipa dress, I know it's like a classic from them. I've never tried it. It's not really my style. It's supposed to be like an elevated t-shirt dress situation. I know they have them in the longer version like this, and they have like a smaller, not smaller, like a shorter version as well. Yeah, not really for me. It doesn't really call my name, but this is the first time I've seen them do that dress in like a print like this. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be like a fan favorite for people that love that style of dress. But again, it's not really for me. Okay, so here we're moving on to some basics. So this is the Lara blouse and Martin crop trousers. I do own a pair of Martin crop trousers from Sézane. I own the pair that they brought out for fall last year, which was like it had like a gingham print on it, which is like brown, and I really like them. They do fit a little bit tight, but I do really like them. So excited to see them bring that style out in other colors. And this style of blouse is also, I think, really pretty. It's like an elevated version of a basic, which I like. Okay, and then here to the right, we have like one of those classic Sezane pictures of like everything hanging like in a rail, which I really like. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here they have a little blouse. This is pretty. It's not something I see myself wearing, but I feel like this has been such a running theme in their collections lately for like spring/summer. Like this whole like, I don't want to call it broderie anglais, but like this broderie like open work, crochet lacy type of situation. I feel like this has been such a huge theme for them, and I really, really like that style. I feel like the only downfall for me for this style of top is that the colors, there's always been something that I'm not fully convinced on with these tops. Either the color is not really something I really love, or the style, or whatever it may be. But I do really like that they're doing these types of things. Okay, so here they have another one of their bags. This one's again like a very classic style bag that they have. This one seems to be in raffia for like summer. And then here again is the same top, and it seems like she's wearing the Fausto trousers, which I actually own. And I have a video that I did like a try on where I tried them on, so I'll like leave it here for you guys to watch if you want to see how it looks on me. But yeah, that's nice. And yeah, here's more like details of that blouse. Again, I feel like it's really pretty. Like I love how you can see like on the sleeve, like very like pronouncedly, I guess, the embroidery and all these things. Like I feel like that, especially the last image, like the image to the farther right, which is like the close up on the sleeve. I feel like that has a lot of Zimmermann vibes. Like that gives me Zimmermann energy. I feel like the blouse in general could actually pass off as being a Zimmermann blouse, but I would love to see this more in like a dress style maybe, with like a little bit more of the details in. Let's see if they literally have a dress version of it. Okay, so this is the Caprice dress. I actually own another Caprice dress right now from last year's summer collection, and I tried on another version of the Caprice dress in the same try on haul that I did the Fausto trousers. So again, if you guys want to see that, I'll leave it here and I'll leave it in the description as well. And this one seems to be a pretty version of it. I kind of want to see a little bit more detail. Like I want to see if the embroidery is just on that front bit on the sleeve, or if it goes a little bit more than that, because I feel like if it is like this, I'm not 100% sure that I like it. Like I feel like they've missed an opportunity to kind of make this gorgeous, beautiful Zimmermann-like dress with the embroidery kind of going all the way through the dress. So hopefully we get to see it in a bit more detail throughout the lookbook. But yeah, I kind of am intrigued by this. I would love to see more pictures of it when the collection drops on Sunday. So let's continue on. And again, they have like another basket bag. Okay, so it seems like we're not getting more pictures of the dress, but we have moved on to another dress with a different print. So this Ethia dress, that print is actually pretty. I'm not sure about the color though, but I like so far the kind of vibe and print of the dress. I feel like this collection as opposed to or compared to the spring collections. Seems to be a bit softer to me. Like the color palette, the prints, everything so far has been a little bit softer, which I like actually. I was actually quite surprised by their spring collections. I felt like everything was like really like bold, like in your face. And then she's wearing Clara basket, and I once purchased it. I ended up sending it back, but I also have a video where I show it in detail if you guys want to see it. I think this is the green version. They have a version which is just the natural raffia. That's the one that I got, but I'll also leave that try-on haul for you guys to watch if you want to see it. Okay, so here we have some shoes. I think I've seen these in like a pink version, so this is definitely not a new style for them. And then a little bit more of a closer up of the dress. Again, I feel like it's pretty. I'm not sure about the color though, but I think it's pretty. I like it. Okay, now this is a little bit more up my street. So this is the Clarabelle dress. It seems to be in the same print as the other dress above it, and I feel like this is a little bit more my style. Again, I like the print. I don't know about the color. I feel like I would be willing to try it, but I'm not like super in love with it, you know? Like I'm not like super like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Like sometimes when I see certain things from Sezane that I really, really want, I'm like, I literally like, I gasp and I'm like, I need this in my life. I don't quite have that feeling with this, but I feel like if I saw it on someone on the street, I would be like, ooh, that's like really pretty. But yeah, let's see what else they have. Okay, so they have these little sandals, which I think are cute. I'm not really a sandals person, but I think they're cute. Have one of their basket bags again. And then the same print that we saw above in the shirt and trouser version. Yeah, so here we have a little close-up of the trousers. Those seem to be way too long for me anyway, and I'm not really interested in that. Same with the blouse, and then have some earrings. Those are actually quite pretty. I like dainty. I like more dainty earrings than these, but those are actually quite pretty. Okay, so keeping on with the yellow. Okay, and this actually seems to be like a mustard yellow, and I feel like mustard yellow looks awful on me. I remember there was a time, I think it was like end of 2016 or like 2016, where for some reason mustard yellow was really trendy, and I wanted to get in that trend, but it just did not work out. Like it just looked horrible against my skin tone. And I feel like actually looking at it properly, the other, like this print is also mustard yellow. So I feel like it doesn't look as strong just because it is a print and it does have like a white background. But this whole situation of it just being like solid mustard yellow, I could never. Like even if I like the style of it, I could never wear that. I feel like it looked horrible on me. Horrible. Like this color just does not suit me in the slightest. But otherwise, I feel like it's pretty. Like I like the style of the clothes. Like I like the blouse style. I like the pants style. It's just the color that's like really throwing me off. Again, another little pair of sandals. So here's the dress that we saw before in the print that I was saying that's like basically like an elevated version of a t-shirt dress. This is the short version of it. Again, mustard yellow. They lost me on that, but otherwise, if that's something you're into, that would be good. So another little pair of sandals. Oh, that's cute. They have a new version of the basket bag, and this one seems to be like embroidered with flowers. That's actually so cute. I really like that. I wouldn't get it for myself because again, I don't really like basket bags, but it's so pretty. It's one of those things where if I would see it on someone else, I would be like, ooh, that's so cute. I really like that, but not for me. And then they have one of their basic little tops. This one's a Felicite top. I think they have it in like an ivory shade as well. And I like it. I feel like it's pretty. It's one of those basics that just with the buttons, I feel like it gives a little bit extra something. So I like that. Okay, we seem to be having another Pipa dress with the print. So this one's the navy polka dot one. And again, it's cute. Not really for me, but it's cute if that's the kind of thing that you're into. And these actually seem to be a new style of sandal. I don't know why that came out that way. That sounded weird. But I've never seen these sandals before. These are the Celia low sandal. I actually quite like these. I like that they have like that Roman sandal vibe. I've always really liked that, like when I used to wear sandals, and I actually had an almost identical pair of sandals like these when I was like a tween, and I wore them to death. I used to really, really like them. I had not seen a pair of sandals like these in so long. Again, if I were to wear sandals, if I like sandals, I feel like these I would probably try. But I'm not really a sandal person. And I wouldn't really get them in black just because I feel like those don't really go as well with my wardrobe. Maybe something that's like a little bit lighter, like a nude or like an ivory, I would like. But hopefully they bring them out in new colors because I do like that style of sandal a lot. Okay, so here's a dress, I guess. Yes, Fabiola dress. Just seems to be very basic, like tank top sort of dress with midi, and it has like buttons down it. Not really my thing. It's okay, but not really my thing, especially for the price. And then there's the arena earrings, which again are cute. Not really my style, but I like them. And I feel like with something like this, something that's like a little bit more basic, you really do need accessories to kind of elevate it and make it look a little bit more special, because if you don't, like, it just looks a bit, I think, like almost like if you're not dressing up, like if you're not making an effort, which sometimes looks fine. I feel like in these types of cases, it might not look the best. So here, accessories, I think, are key. Okay, moving on to another print. So here's another dress with another basket bag. This it's pretty. I'd like to see it maybe in another. Okay, because it looks pretty shapeless. Huh, that's interesting. So this is the Osiris dress. I feel like this is also a new style for them. I've never seen this before. Not really a fan of it. It seems to be very boxy and shapeless, which I feel like is not really flattering for most people. It's definitely not flattering for me. And the print of it, I mean, it's again pretty. It doesn't really convince me though. I feel like this I don't really like that much. I don't know if it's just me though. Okay, here is another dress. This one seems to be like a shirt dress, and I kind of like this a little bit more. This actually reminds me of some of the stuff that they have in the, what's his name? Roberto Raspoli collection. I have one of his pieces, but they basically did a collection with an Italian artist, and they have some blouses that look like almost identical to this. But yeah, it's interesting. I kind of like this. Again, not really super inspired by it, but I like that more than the previous one. Okay, so another Solita dress, it seems. This one's in a blue color with the broderie ombre. I like this. Not for me, but it's cute. Oh, and she's wearing the sandals that I liked before in like a nude color. Oh, that's so pretty. I hope I see them in a little bit more detail. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so these are camel. I feel like I could work with these a little bit better, but I do like this style of sandal actually. I really, really like them. I hope they have them in more colors. And again, here's the dress, pretty straightforward. The color is pretty vibrant. I kind of love how it looks on the model. I feel like I don't like how it would look on me, but I really like how it looks on the model. Okay, so new print. This actually reminds me of, there was like a very similar print to this that was very popular in like 2012. to wear it like specifically in like shorts. And I have like a friend that she, I feel like, used to have a pair of shorts that had this print, but it was like in like tones of gray and black. And it was just one of those things where it was just like a signature look of hers, I feel like. So yeah, that kind of reminds me of her. But that's so funny. I feel like I even had something like that as well. I don't remember what it was, but it was also, I think, like a pair of shorts. But however, like, this is not really my style. I really don't like this. I don't like the print. Again, it kind of reminds me of my 12-year-old self and my friend's 12-year-old self. But, which is like nothing bad with that. It's just something I wouldn't like to wear now that I'm 25. But it's still like, I can see like the vibe. I can see the vibe. Okay, so new print. I actually did see, not this exactly, but I saw this print online on Instagram. And I do kind of like it. Again, I like that it's a little bit softer. It kind of reminds me a little bit of one of the prints they had for the Farm Rio collection that they did, which I have. I have a pair of trousers and like a very similar print to this. It's also like blue and red and like, but I like those better. I have like these bright blue sandals as well. Okay, so here we have another Caprice dress, but this one in this print. I like that they're doing a close up of the print. I feel like I like the print a little bit more in close up. It looks like almost like they got inspired by like tile, like Italian tiles in like Sicily and stuff like that. I know this is supposed to be the Positano collection, and I can definitely see that. But I like that whole vibe. I feel like they could have done it differently though. Like I like that tile look, like that blue tile look, like Italian tiles or like multicolored tiles. But I usually like them in prints like this when they're bigger and they're actually like in a tile form. Like I've seen a couple of things throughout the years that has that kind of style. And I really, really like it. But again, I like it when it's a little bit bigger. I feel like this is way too much of a small print where it kind of gets lost in everything else. But I would like to see it even closer up than this in a way, or at least see like the other side of it a little bit closer up. But it is a pretty print. I do really like it. And again, I like the Caprice dress like as a whole. I think I got frozen there. But yeah, I like the Caprice dress as a whole, like in the style. Okay, so here we have another one of those basic like tank top dresses. And that basket bag looks so pretty. I like this. I really love when they do these basket bags that are like embroidered with flowers. I feel like this one in particular, I've never seen before like one of their basket bags and being like, oh my God, I love that. But this one, it's so gorgeous. I actually love that. I don't know why it's not listed though. They usually have them like listed, but I love that basket bag. It looks so gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, here we have some other stuff for the print that we saw before. So there's like this blouse, little skirt. Oh, they have apparently a bikini version. Actually, I like the bikini version. And this is the look that I saw on Instagram, which is a bikini with the, or this is not bikini, it's a one piece, but the one piece with the pants. Actually, would I like to try something in this print? Maybe. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. I'm not super convinced by it, but I'd like to see like closer up looks of it just to be sure. Okay, I think we're nearing the end now. Okay, now this I love. The first dress that we're seeing here is the Chiaretta dress, and I own these already in 2 different styles. And I love this one. I love that it's a broderie anglais. I love that it's just white. I feel like this is the perfect summer dress for me. I love this whole look of like tying like a little tie like in the top area. I love how that looks. I feel like it's so flattering. And this dress in general, like this silhouette is so flattering on me. I love it. So I feel like if I'm getting something for sure, like just one thing, it would be this dress. Like I love that. I feel like it's so beautiful. Even in the second picture where we see like a little bit more of a closer up of the rotary anglais, it seems to be like almost like in circles. Ah, that's stunning. I love that. And then there seems to be a Solita dress as well in the rotary anglais in white. But I like the Curata dress more. Like, oh, I love that. I also feel like just while we're here, so you see the tiles in the background of the first picture. I feel like that's what I mean by like, I like to see that whole tile print in like a bigger like tile format. Like I want to see it like this in like a tile and like make it like a big print. Like that's what I usually like. And I feel like that's something that Dolce & Gabbana does so well, but their prices are just crazy. So hopefully Sézane will like really do us a favor in the future and like come out with like a really nice print like that, like tile Italian Dolce & Gabbana type print. But that is like bigger and like more spectacular. I feel like that would be something that I would love them to do and I would love to see from them. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so we have another one of these like tank top dresses. You guys already know how I feel about them. And then this look, I also saw on their Instagram. I feel like I would like this if it was in a different print, but because of these like very colorful like checked prints, I don't like it. Like I would love this blouse in like a basic color, and I feel like they do have a black one already. I would like it in like a white or like the things I wear a lot of white colors, white and like more like pastel colors. I would love this in like a white. I would love that. Like, or even like in a embroidery anglais, like whatever it may be. But this print is like what just not do it for me. Same thing with the shorts. Like it's just too much for me. I feel like it's like almost like clowny. Like it looks like a clown fabric to me, which I know is a little bit mean. No shame to anyone that likes this, but it's just definitely not for me. Like it's such a shame because I feel like I like the silhouette of both of them, but the print is just terrible in my opinion. Terrible. Yeah, we have like a closer up of this. Like, does she not look like, she reminds me of like a really cute little clown, especially with the ruffle. Like a summer clown living their best life in Italy. But yeah, it's just not for me. I also like the shorts and I like that it has like a little bow to tie it in. But again, just the print just ruins it for me. I hope they have it in a different print eventually, or they have it just in white because I really like the style of top and I really like the style of short, but they just need to do it in a different color for me to buy it. Like, you know? And then this dress I also saw on the Instagram page. And again, I'm not sure about this. I don't like the embroidery on it. I know that's like the feature, but I don't like it. I don't like the stripes. I don't like the colors. I don't like the embroidery. Like to me, this looks like very random. Like it looks like a very random dress that I would like find in, I don't know. Like I wouldn't even say my grandmother's closet because my grandmother had amazing taste. It's just, am I being too mean right now? I feel like I'm being a little bit mean, but yeah, I just do not like this. And I feel like they've done, because I think they do have another version of this dress, which I saw in the spring collection and I really liked. But what I said in that one was that, which is like, they have one that's like a little pattern that's like white and brown. But I was like, I would love this if it was like a smaller print, I think. Like, not a smaller print, like if it was shorter. Like, I don't feel like this type of dress that's like an A-line is flattering in a really like midi/long length. Like, it just makes you look like a box, I think. But if this was an A-line that was short, I feel like it would look really, really flattering. So that's my kind of 2 cents on that. Either way, if I were to go to the style of dress, I would probably go for the other version that they already came out with. But again, what's holding me back in this one is the length. I feel like the length is just completely unflattering. I haven't seen it on anyone, but I just don't like the length. Not at all. Okay, and then these ones. These are the Clayton trousers, which I think we saw before with the buttons. These are nice, and then there's this really cute little top. But, I mean, this outfit is very meh to me. Doesn't really inspire me. Doesn't really tell me much, but it's there. And then finally, we're nearing the end now. There's this dress, Rima dress. It looks like it's like a knitted dress. It's pretty. It's cute. Would I run out to buy it? Probably not, but it's pretty. And then there seems to be a new color of this bag, the Isabella bag. And I like it. I really like this color, actually. I like this like sky blue, like almost periwinkle type of color. Beautiful. Again, if I were to like ever want to have like this style of bag, I would probably go for this and this one, like a raffia bag. And I know they have them in different colors. So that's actually pretty. Yep, so that was the end of it. Okay, so interesting. I kind of feel like I was a little bit more into this collection than I have been into a couple past collections. But let me know, as always, what you guys think of them in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to get from the collection. Are you getting anything? Is there anything that caught your eye? What did you think about the whole vibe of the collection as a whole? Let me know. Let's start a conversation down there. I always love when you guys tell me what you think of all of these things and like what your takes are on them. And as always, stay tuned for a possible try on haul and like seeing what I actually end up getting from here and hopefully trying it on for you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe down below. It always really helps me in the channel. So yeah. Anyway, I'll get out of here now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.